Yes, sir. You know what it is. Your boy AntoDaBoss here, and we have week number 4, junior season of my Road to Glory against Temple. So let's get this one started. Now, the reason why we are into week number 4 right off the bat is because week number 1 we were actually bye in week number 1, so we had no game in week number 1, and then week number 2 was sort of against FCS. We dominated that game. That was sort of like a preseason game actually for us. So week number 2 was ridiculous. Week number 3 we were bye again, so back-to-back weeks. Week number 1 and week number 3 we were bye. Week number 2 it was a blowout, so I didn't really see a point of uploading that video. So right away we start things off here in week number 4, and this one is against Temple. We started off on the running game. You guys know most of the time we start off the games, we pound it in with the rushing game. That opens up a lot of passing. Here you guys see we get things off started in first possession by getting a rushing touchdown, and then we simulate into the second quarter. We're doing what worked best in the first quarter, which is the rushing game. You see the score being 10-6. My guy playing really aggressive, and he's gonna take this one into the opposing team's 3-yard line, and already over 114 yards with, you know, we haven't even been first half of the game yet, and already my guy is doing work on the ground. So you see 17-6, and without any hesitation we come right back here following that possession. Before the half ends, we have 18 seconds remaining. We go for a passing play to the left side of the field, and my receiver was right there for the reception, and that puts up more points on the scoreboard. So it's 24-6 here in the third quarter. We're gonna go get a rushing play right up the middle, and then back-to-back plays we do the same plays that results into a first down. So we're faced with a 4th and goal here. Quarterback is gonna step back. You guys know he's a rookie, and that pass, I don't know if that was me getting in the way of the receiver, but that was an incompletion and a turnover on the play. But you see Temple, they haven't done anything yet, so we're gonna try to redeem ourselves in this possession. And by doing that, you know, we're sort of gonna try to establish our passing game, because the defense already knows every time we run a play, we're either gonna do it on the right side of the field, or we're gonna run straight through the middle. But right here you see Temple still can't buy a stop as I get another first down. And here in the fourth quarter we're approaching the end zone once again, and I am going to be just short right here. But with the following play, with a little hesitation, I go in for the touchdown here in week number 4. As we get this victory against Temple, it was a pretty easy one. No competition whatsoever as we win this one 38-6. So now we are going to be advancing into week number 5. You see a tough opponent right here. Don't look at their record, 1-1. Last year you guys saw they had not won a game, but as we faced them, they got their first victory against us. So you never know what's going to happen every time you face West Virginia. So here we are. You guys see most of my legend score. My goals that were set for me are pretty much getting ready to be accomplished here in my junior season. But without further ado, let's get this one started. So as we begin week number 5 here, I sort of wanted to take some time off the gameplay and sort of talk about NCAA 13, or should I say Madden NFL 13. You guys know Madden 13 actually comes out today in about an hour as I'm speaking. Well, not the retail version, but the EA Pass, where you get it 3 days before the release date. And one thing that's really frustrating that a lot of people already voiced their opinion on is the connected career. The fact that you can't actually play with your Road to Glory player, and that is sort of frustrating to me, because I really rushed this series. Well, not really rushed, because going in I already knew you can't use this player, but it would have been really nice if I could actually take this player right here and put him into Madden 13. But what I'm going to be doing when Madden 13 obviously comes out, and I am going to have the gameplay probably today. As I'm talking right now, I'm looking at the download screen. There's an hour left for it to download. So as I'm getting ready to download Madden 13, I'm sort of looking at creating my player, my running back. But if there's any other position you guys want to see, make sure you comment below. This is your opportunity. I'm looking forward to bringing back my halfback in Madden 13, sort of do game face as well, because I'm going to try to take pictures of my face I'm really trying to do that for Madden 13, have a actual EA game face for my guy, so make things really authentic. But here you see in week number 5, we win this one 28-10. So that is all for Madden 13. I'm pretty excited to bring you guys the gameplay on the channel. So make sure you subscribe and you stay in tune for that one. So here's week number 6. This one's going to be against the 3-1 Virginia Tech. So Virginia Tech comes into this one with a 3-1 record. We're looking at an undefeated season so far, and it's a little shocking. One reason is my quarterback, I believe he was rated in the 60s or low 70s, I believe. And a freshman year for him is really surprising with the things that he has done. Although he hasn't really made those accurate or flashy passes that a lot of people look at, but he has still gotten us the win. So here we are. In the first quarter, we're faced with 4th and 6. My guy is going to take this one to the left side of the field, and following that play, we're going to punch this one in for the first touchdown of the game. But you see Virginia Tech, they replied back with 2 touchdowns, so I'm going to try to put the team on my back here. With 1 minute remaining in the first half, I'm going to take this one to the right side, the one defender right there. But with my guy's speed, no defender is going to be able to catch up. So it's 14-35. We're looking at 5 minutes left into the game. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this comeback. So it's pretty sad that we are looking at a first loss of the year. But we get a touchdown right here, and we're just going to try to do our best to tackle on more points on the scoreboard. So you see here with 3 minutes remaining, 1st and 10, my guy is going to be stopped just short. But with the following play, I punch this one in and make it a 1-possession game. So the score is 28-35. 1 minute remaining. My quarterback is going to take off, and that is one of the problems that we have been facing this season. My quarterback, he doesn't have the speed, but he always attempts to scramble, and that is an issue that needs to stop. But we rush this one right up the middle and get a first down. So 13 seconds remaining here. Desperation time. My guy is going deep. I'm there for the reception, and I take this one in for a touchdown. So what does that mean? That means overtime. First play, out of bounds, and we are looking at a 3rd and 18 right here. My guy is going to go deep once again. It is to me, but the reception is not there. So it looks like we're going to be settling for a field goal. Let's see what Virginia Tech is going to do. Virginia Tech goes in for the touchdown, and they get this victory here. So it's a little disappointing, but we did make that comeback, but we were just short of a win. So the game ends with the score of 41-35. So that is our first loss of the season. You guys see, I have earned the coach's trust, and finally I am at the highest rank, which is Team Legend, and it feels pretty good. So there's only 190 points left for me to get Team Legend, and that is that. So I have 7,000 skill brain here to buy, so I decided to buy a package right there. And as far as the conference standing goes, we are looking at number 5, but the season is still young. We are still in week number 7. Here's the Heisman watch. I am 2nd on the watch, and as far as now, we are playing week number 7 against Boston College. Hope you guys enjoyed this.